Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to YouTube. We have game 3 between AM and Secret. I was just explaining to the stream that this is part of the Escape Champions League. It's kind of a complicated event. It goes over the course of a year, and there's different events. So we saw the 1v1 event already. This is now the 4v4 event, and there will be more 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4 events over the course of the next year. Players have a chance to win prize pool money for winning each individual event. Also, they win points for advancing through each event, and ultimately, after the event concludes, the top 2 teams with the most points qualify for the LAN event. And I'm excited. I mean, I've only been to one Age of Empires LAN. That was in Germany. I'm really excited to take part in that LAN when it happens next year. So, the point is this is very important. Very important for both teams to advance. This is only the quarters, right? So, getting to the semis would give their team points. And obviously, getting to the finals, they'd get points, and they'd get prize pool if they were to win it. I'll introduce the teams. AM had a great strategy last time around. And flank for AM is MBL. He's playing as the Mongols. His pocket is Nikov. Nikov is playing as the Italians. In the green, we have Leary. He's playing as the Mayans. And then his flank is Hart. Hart is playing as the Burmese. Up against Hart on this side is Jordan 23. Jordan 23 is playing as the Goths for Secret. His pocket is Doubt, playing as the Italians. And then the other pocket is Tato, playing as the Khmer. And then we have Viper, who's playing as the Celts. So, different civilizations. The map is called Cross. Cross is... It makes me cross-eyed sometimes. Makes me cross-eyed. It's wild, but I love it. There's 4 ponds. One in the north, one in the south, one in the east, one in the west. Whoa! Jordan's scout just went right through Hart's scout. Did you see that? That was weird, man. No, maybe I am cross-eyed, and that's not what happened, but... Either way, there's a lot of focus on the ponds because there's thousands of food and fish there. And that's always extremely important. So you see the signals now. Players are communicating in TeamSpeak. They know the importance of this game. And apparently, Hart knows the importance of avoiding the T90 Woo. That's fortunate, actually, because he's avoided this wolf. And if he went for the safer route, he would have avoided that wolf as well. Viper and MBL will be going for the pond in this location. So you'll have water engagements. Whoever ends up winning those water engagements will have a huge advantage as a team because of all the fish. And then you have the land engagements. And just like in the previous game, you'll see a lot of team walling very early. So you will see walls here, you will see walls here, and we will see people going for feudal age pressure. Going for scouts is always the play here, I think, for at least a few of the individuals to stop the team walls. Archers is just a bit too slow, but we could see archers later on. So, oh, and Jordan is like, how dare you run through me with your scout, Hart? I will kill your sheep. Jordan is lamed there. The game's been really good today. Be streaming these all day, and once again, YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed. I plan on uploading this set as individual games just because the games have been so amazing. This event is, to answer MLZ's question, to cast this event on my own channel and to put it on my own YouTube, I do have to pay a fee to do so. So this is kind of a test. You know, after the stream concludes, if I could say it was worth it, then yeah, then we'll continue to do it on our stream. But for the most part, I do stream on Escape stream when I'm scheduled there. I'm only able to stream here when I'm not scheduled there. I think it's 5%. I think the fee, Britannicus, is 5% of my subs, of my sub income. So I forget exactly. Maybe not sub income, but 5% of... There's something involved that has 5%. So if it's a negative hit today, I'll take the hit, whatever. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, the alternative would be for it to be closed streaming, and if I wasn't on schedule for them, I wouldn't be able to do it at all, which would suck, right? So we'll see. I'm not too worried about it. I'll crunch the numbers later, But I just wanted to be transparent about that. Speaking of which, all the subs and bits and whatnot today, thank you guys for that. Dirk, thank you. Ridgeway, I think I already gave you a shout out for the subs. I do see it. Because these are high quality games and it's a big event, I don't have the alerts on just to avoid distraction, but I will see it and I will give you guys shout outs for it. So, Scout's very active for both teams. And we'll be seeing grushes, or I should say feudal galley rushes in the north. Doubt is here with 2 docks. I find this interesting. Doubt has not gone for the safe option in this pond. He's gone for the unsafe option. So they will likely overwhelm Hart in this area because of that. Whereas Aftermath, Leary, he's gone for the safe option. And Nikov, they've gone for the safe option with their fish. I don't know which is better. I guess in theory, this becomes a safe option for Doubt because they will likely clean up Hart if they all go for water. So, yeah, I kind of like that decision. Jordan's not going for any fires just yet, but Doubt is. He's Italian, so I guess it makes sense for him to go full water instead of Jordan. Viper loses a villager as he's trying to wall here. Nikov and MBL, they have their scouts active and they're on low HP, so I doubt they'll pick off any more vills. But they might buy themselves a little bit of time. Nikov's sending another full HP scout. I see the eagle from Leary. They're really trying to keep this open. I don't think they can do that. Oh, please. Oh, man. That was unfortunate. He was very close, wasn't he? Are there any other gaps? No. No. Oh, wait, there's a gap here. Has that been scouted? Doubt scouted that. He hasn't done anything about it just yet. Okay. So, Doubt's losing his fishing ships to Hart. This is not the good start I expected for Secret in this pond. Hart doing the right thing and going immediately for the fish. One thing I want to point out is MBL's walls are not good for his civilization. He's going for water in the south versus Viper, by the way. And he has killed Viper's fish. But the reason I don't like this wall off for MBL is because he's Mongols and he'll want his stones. So his stones are all forward. So it could be a tough spot for him. And Nikov signals there and he says, yo, this is open, let's party. I don't know why Doubt didn't wall that off. It's not like he didn't see it. You know what? Maybe he expected Jordan to wall that off or something. But Jordan did not wall that off, and Doubt's going to lose villagers now. So Leary's on the way to Castle Age first. This is obviously a surprise to Doubt. He signals this, and he's probably saying, what in the world is this? And now, multiple secret players have signaled that gap. Oh, that's a huge deal, guys. Doubt has idle time. He's lost villagers. In the north, it looks like he is winning the water, but he did lose his fishing ships. So I think that's still a plus for Hart. In the south, Viper's winning this pond. So maybe that's one thing that Secret have going for them. They have 3 ponds controlled. And the flanks are quite weak. MBL and Hart are quite weak for Aftermath. But this is not pretty. This is not pretty at all. And Doubt could lose another villager. You know, he didn't build a barracks. So he had Tato send over a spearman. Oh, get her! Get her! Rip! Nice teamwork there from AM. Yeah, sorry, Jordan sent over a spear. I'm honestly... I'm quite torn on this. I know Doubt lost a few villagers. But he's Italians. He has the cheap fishing ships. And as long as he wins this pond, I think they're in a better position, Secret. And I really do. It depends on what the follow-up will be on land for Aftermath. But Viper will have his pond. And I think that's why Secret is teetering on the score lead right now. What's the play for Leary? He's Mayans, so it's got to be plumes, right? Yeah, he builds a castle, so he'll go plumed archers. Now, what is the play for Hart? Well, Hart is Burmese. He's not on stone. So it will be just a boom, maybe into elephants or Arambai later on. Nikov, he hits Castle Age. It is just a boom for him as well. Oh no, he has 2 stable knights. I thought he might just commit to 1, but he'll go for 2 stable knights. Okay. And MBL, he's on his way to Castle Age. It will probably be just a boom for him, and he'll boom towards Mangadai. So I think a fun side to focus on will be Viper and MBL later on, because Viper will probably just boom. Viper's quite late to Castle Age, so he could fall behind there. But remember, the fishing ships here are essentially economic buildings, because he's getting fishing ships. His TC could be advancing to Castle Age. While I can't create villagers, he can create the fish, which is a pretty big deal. Eamon Blackfire said, hope it's worth it for you. I hate the way ECL is casted on Escape. With Zach controlling the cam and casters commentating something else. Please keep it up. Yeah, man, I will keep it up. Like I said, if I'm able to stream on my stream, I will. In Zach's defense, that's really the best way to do it, to get all casters involved. And to do it how we have it currently, he almost has to control it because he has all the overlays. But yeah, I do understand it's very different than having someone control it who's actually speaking. But thank you for the tip, man. Kobe, thank you for the tip as well, man. Thank you for the tip. And Not Salty, thank you for the prime, guys. Glad to see you guys are enjoying the content. Like I said, if people are enjoying it, it's almost always worth it for me, right? If we have numbers here, it's almost always worth it for me. So I'll probably stream it when I'm able to. What's Tato up to? Big boom for him. A huge boom for him. And 31 fishing ships. Just look at the fishing ship difference. If Secret were to not have fish, if this would be Arabia, then AM would be pretty far ahead. And, oh, Tato's slinging some resources to Jordan. And Jordan's building a castle. Jordan is goth, so he'll want the food for infantry spam later. And Doubt is now sending resources to Jordan too. Oh, you know what's interesting? I talked about how Leary's in a strong position with the plumes. Mayans potentially get canceled out here with Goths and Imp. And they're slinging Jordan with the extra food they're getting from the fishing ships to the Imperial Age. Jordan will be in the carry position for a Secret. And I really like the strategy. Once again, slinging is sending somebody resources on your team. So it slows you down a bit, but it speeds up an ally. Leary is on the way to the Imperial Age. But Gyath Huskarls will destroy plumes. And they're full slinging Tato, or Jordan right now. Honestly, the food that Tato's sending is probably just food from half of his fish, because he has so much food income, so. I'm worried for Aftermath. I really am. What do Mayans do? Plumed archers. What do Mongols do? Mangatai. MBL can't get to his stone, first of all, to make Mangatai. Second of all, Huskarls. I mean, one good thing for AM is they do have heart. And I don't think Arambai is the play versus full elite Huskarl, but Champion would be the play. So, Burmese are strong here, but Burmese aren't receiving sling, right? You also have Italians, so maybe Nikov goes for gunpowder or the infantry line himself, but I think Goth Spam is very strong at this level, and Doubt, he's just now advancing to Castle Age because he's been slinging. He's taking some losses, he needs to survive here, and so he'll accept that, I guess. Yeah, this would be fun to see. We saw it with LOS and Coachers, right? That was a different map, different players, completely different civs. But there was Goths, and Riot was getting slung, and Riot was the only one fighting on his side for his team for about 30 minutes. Oh, Hart wanted to petard through. They just see Jordan hits the Imperial Age. Are they thinking twice about this now? I wonder how they respond to this, because this might be a big surprise. It's hard to tell that sling is happening by the score when there's fish involved, because you don't know how many fishing ships they have. So if you see a low score, you might not think that someone's slinging, you might just think that they don't have fish. Because remember, Hart killed Doubt fish, so maybe a part of him thought, because he killed Doubt's fish, that he would have been behind. But these are not elite Huskarls yet, they're not fully upgraded yet, and there are Knights from Nikov, and Plumes from Leary, with Bracer and Chemistry, by the way. And the Arambai from Hart. Jordan, he's about to explode. He's about to explode. He's getting perfusion. He's waiting for all of his upgrades. He really needs to lead Huskarl before he can fight, though. Nikov's on the way to the Imperial Age. Oh, nice awareness from Jordan to pick off these monks. Oh, no! Oh my god! He didn't even get one. That's what you get for hesitating. Jordan palm sweaty mom spaghetti there. I mean, monks are a pretty small thing, but I wanted to point it out. Ah, I like this. I like this a lot. Condos, it's the team bonus thing, right? So Jordan can make condos because he is an Italian teammate. Leary has elite plumes. They'll do fine versus the condos, but not versus Huskarls. What will Nikov go for in the next stage? He's making more stable, so he'll go Cavalier. He's also about to push into Viper's base. Viper, he'll want to go World Raiders and Siege for sure. Viper has not reacted to that in any way, because Jordan has sent barracks over. Okay. So, Jordan with Halberdiers could actually hold this. This is quite interesting. Now, MBL is building barracks. I guess he won't go for Mangadai as Mongols, at least not yet. MBL is on the way to the Imperial Age before Viper. Is it champions for him? Mongols do get champions. It's got to be champions. It can't be pikes. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, and the plumed archers are going to get in. The plumed archers are going to get in. Oh, Doubt's trying to quick wall this. The petard needs to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Doubt sacrifices his vills just to hold out until Jordan arrives. A lot of pressure on Jordan right now, but Doubt is at least able to keep the plumes out. And that's huge because Tato's fully boomed. He doesn't have any defense now. He's building castles. That's it. That's a big deal. And it's not like Hart can add more petards now. He has to save his castle. And honestly, so far so good, but do not underestimate the Goth spam. Nikov was probably not expecting Jordan to be here with Halbs already. And Jordan might not have been expecting MBL going with the champions. So if they keep this open, yeah, look at this. Secret need it. They need to stop this from escalating by quick walling. Wow. So all the weak secret players, yes, I could just call Viper weak. All the weak secret players are just waiting. And it's all Jordan for the time being. And I think it's paid off so far. I definitely think it's paid off so far. However, AM are taking some good advantages on land. They will probably finish off Jordan's trebuchet. They will keep Hart's castle alive. Jordan can't be everywhere at once as much as he would like to be, I'm sure. However, what makes this fun is Viper will go Wodes, I think. Actually, he'll go right into Onager. Okay, but either way, if he goes straight into Siege or Woad Raiders, he kills MBL's champion choice. So MBL's gone champion because he sees Jordan is going Halbs. But MBL might then need to go Mangadai. And then he might be in the position to do so as well. Because he can afford castles soon if he's heavily on stone. So there's so many things to talk about here. This game is truly insane so far. AM just looking for a way to get through the walls. They haven't really found an option. And now, I think if they get in, I mean, they'll probably get killed off anyhow. Because Jordan will have the time to address it, right? They're trying to get in, though. And at least they're keeping Jordan distracted. Look at Leary. Leary has elite plumed archers. He's being chased by elite Huskarls, but he doesn't care. He'll run right in. I think it's important to keep your mass of plumes alive, regardless, because you don't necessarily have to fight Goths. You could be fighting Viper. You could be fighting Tato. You could be fighting Doubt. So run back here. While we're looking at these engagements, Hart will be going champions. It will be elephants, the strongest the strongest battle elephants in the game. In Khmer. And Tato, he's waited a long time for this. He has the fish for this. He's running out of fish, but he still has some there. Jordan chasing down Nikov. Nikov and Leary. And I guess Hart. Just kind of trying to keep the pressure on Secret, right? Let's not forget about MBL. Man, this is crazy. I mean, heavy Scorpion for Viper. How often do you see that? Heavy Scorpion for Viper. I think if you remove the fish from the equation, AM are ahead. I mean, they are in full control here, right? So, they have better map control. They definitely have Secret on the back foot. And I absolutely love Nikov's play here. Just keep running. Just keep running. Make them chase you. It's so valuable to do that when you have fast units. MBL has sent his champions this way. And I think if he patrols the champions... patrols the champions? Maybe not because of the elephant, but I was thinking the champions will do well versus the halves there. And Tato is getting Tusk Sword, so he'll get the extra attack on these elephants. And does he have enough of them here? He's getting to the point where he might. Once he deals with the Cavalier from Nikov. Tato's had the strongest boom in the game, and here come the elephants. MBL's just now building the castle on the hill. That castle will get denied if Tato doesn't stop. The castle's 50% of the way up. If Tato sees this, if Viper sees this. Oh! MBL quick walls! And Nikov picks off the onagers. Now, I still don't know if the castle will stay up, but at least they have time to address this now. The castle should go up. On the other side, Leary's still looking to pressure with his plumes, but he'll run right into enemy castles and Huskarls. He just can't. Now, champions and Arambai for Hart. I think the heart of Secret at the moment is Jordan 23. So if Hart is able to... I'm just gonna have to say it. Dishearten Jordan and kill all of Jordan's buildings and all of his barracks, then Jordan can maybe help on this side. But you know, maybe Tato is... I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry, chat. Maybe Tato is the real strong force. Maybe Viper's the real strong force that Secret have now. I don't think there's a maybe attached to it. It's just a matter of waiting, right? Jordan was the distraction. Jordan was buying time for Viper and for Tato, and holy sugar. I don't think this can be stopped. Celt's fully boomed, Khmer fully boomed. Jordan just simply needs to hold, and Gots, they can hold. Mayans, they can help against this army. And Mongols, they can't do anything against this army. You go for Siege, great, the elephants kill it. You go for Mangadai, great. The siege kills, your Mangadai. And okay, maybe Genoese crossbow. Maybe Genoese crossbow, because the Genoese crossbow can kill the elephants. However, they still need an answer to Viper Siege. Elephants for Hart now. Champions and elephants is a nice combo. The elephants die to the Halbs, but the champions and the Arambai will kill the Halbs. Who will die faster, Jordan or MBL? MBL's population is higher, but he has a bunch of pikemen, which won't contribute much versus the elephants and the scorps. Can they delay this, Nikov and MBL? Can they delay the push from Viper and Tato? Oh, I just don't know. I mean, they will be starting trade, both teams. So it's important they do delay it. Tato, or sorry, Doubt has his own units here. Elite Genoese crossbow really only helps versus the elephants. So the matchup isn't great here either for Secret. I'm speechless just because I'm so focused on this. There is a chance for AM, but they have to stop MBL from dying. That's what they can do. Go for onager shots. MBL is badly housed. And it's not going to get any better because he lost his castle. So he can't create any more onagers. Oh, that's huge. He can't create any more onagers to flatten the scorpions. But, you know, as we're talking about MBL getting housed, Jordan has to add some more houses. Jordan has to keep spamming these infantry units. I think Secret is killing MBL faster, though. And they have the firepower to do it. That's the thing. Tato is sending resources to Jordan so Jordan can continue to spam. How will this game go? How will this game go? At this rate, MBL and Jordan will be dead in 15 minutes. Doubt is trying to hold. He's placing castles, but I don't even know if the castles will stay up. What a final game in this best of 3. This is a fantastic game. So interesting. Different civs, somewhat different strategies, but now in late game, the same thing is panning out for both teams. Nikov, it's all on him, man. He's gone for monks. If he can convert the elephants, he could kill Viper's scorpions. Even 2 conversions here would be ridiculous. Is the window for the elephants over at AM's base? AM, they have monks and they have Genoese crossbow now. And here comes Tato to this side. This was totally unexpected, I bet. Tato's switching sides. He has so much more where that came from as well. Still, though, I think Hart, he could always add halves. Hart, he could do a lot of things. Add his own elephants, maybe. And will Hart switch sides? He's at least considering it. Or he was for a moment. He's losing his stables, though, and he's probably going back because Aftermath have stopped Viper and Tato in MBL's base. A huge loss for MBL, though, is he can't get to Mangadai. If MBL gets to Mangadai, I think that AM win this. But he hasn't gotten there yet. Still, Jordan repairing this castle. He has the stone to repair. He just doesn't have the villagers to repair. He needs more repair villagers. Otherwise, the castle goes down. Tato has sent elephants this way, sure, but Nikov has come forward. And he spotted the elephants. Oh, what a game. I mean, Hart could lose this army. Tato could lose this army. Viper and Tato could lose these armies. It's so even. It is so even. Alright, so I'm going to be clicking players, and as I do that, I'm switching through their resources, okay? I really don't have the breath to talk about it, but there's Doubt, there's Tato, there's Hart, there's Nikov, so no one's floating a ton of gold. Both teams are trading. Secret is way ahead in the trade. I think about 1,000 to 1,500 of the score has to do with the water. Not saying that the water is totally useless because you can go for fish traps, but it's not as useful as it used to be. Jordan has stabilized. MBL has stabilized. We have ourselves a game 3, guys. There are the Voodaloos. Lots of conversions for Nikov. Will it be enough? If he converts half this army, I think that's worth it. A Mongol pikeman. That's not something you see every day, but MBL will go towards siege. He's researching siege onager right now. This fight has gotten much better for AM. Tato loses all of his elephants. The Genoese crossbow will go down for Doubt if he's not careful. What an insane game. Now, for Secret, it's important they control the corners. They are. So, just hold the corners. That way, AM can't trade, and eventually AM will simply run out of resources. That's their hope, anyway. Viper siege rams are Celt siege rams, so 400 HP. But yeah, you'll see this a lot. Secret will frequently trade very early. Hey, you see the trade running through the middle here. That could be sniped, actually. I wonder why it's going that direction. It's weird. Viper needs to place markets down here instead of up here because they're running... See the trade carts? It's going this direction. Yeah, it's like weaving through the wood line. He has to be careful with that. Viper has enough scorpions where really the only option now for AM is a siege onager shot for MBL. And Secret have not seen the siege onagers yet. They'll see it soon enough. I'm a little bit alarmed for AM. Why has MBL not sent his siege forward? I mean, he's probably preoccupied, right? But I don't know what he's up to. He has resources. His ally's castle just got taken down. And he had a moment there with Siege Onagers where he could have flattened the Scorpions. I don't think he can do so now. Oh, he's going to cut himself a little hole here. Okay. I like it. I like it. But Secret, probably because of the extra gold and the amount of trade they have, they're pushing back. And Viper's researching Siege Onager, and he's going for infantry upgrades. So we will see the Woads and we will see the SO. It's up to Jordan now to pick off the Siege. Use his not his Hussars, his Huskarls to pick off the Siege Onagers. Secret, looking good. Secret on the verge of winning game 3. Heart's losing his production buildings on this side. Heart's losing space. MBL has already lost space. He has not regained it. Everywhere you look, Secret are pushing in now. And so that trade for Viper will be safe. Leary has to run from the Huskarls. It's never ideal to be playing with wound archers when lead Huskarls are out. And MBL needs some big shots. MBL needs some big shots to turn this around. He's going pikes. Oh, he's actually making condos now because, you know, he has an Italian ally. But he hasn't made much use of the Siege Onagers, and that's due to Tato's activity. Every time Tato sees one, he tries to focus it down with light cav and elephants. And he's doing a good job at least keeping them back. Now, Viper's adding SO on this side, and this could be the end. Celt Siege Onagers 100 HP. The Rams, I already said, 400 HP. And now Heart could die, because all the focus is on MBL's side. Population is low for Heart. Population is low for MBL. Nikov, it's decent. Leary, it's decent, but I don't think they have the ideal unit comps. And look what Viper could do with these Siege Onagers, man. Heart doesn't have anything he can do about this. He makes elephants, they die to the Genoese crossbow. If Plumed Archers come in for the Genoese crossbow, Viper has the Siege Onager. The combo's perfect. Jordan will add the Huskarls as well. I think the end is near. And Doubt knows it. Bombard Tower is going up now. That means he's confident they'll be there for a while. And elsewhere, MBL's still losing ground. AM doesn't want to give it up because it's a best of 3. They played so well last game. However, as Jordan will win another fight in the center, I just don't see how they can do anything here. Yeah, Leary can't approach. Heart can't approach. In game 1, I liked the Civ picks better for Tyrant. In game 3, I like the Civ picks better as well. The Mayans are almost canceled out with this. It's really interesting. Like, AM have played really good, but it's definitely at the point now where they have no response to this with their civs. They just can't do anything. Obviously, they don't have the gold either, and they don't have map control, but... Leary sends food and gold to Heart. They're perhaps looking for one more big engagement before they give it up. Their trade is right here. They're starting to lose their trade carts. This is where Leary has to pull out some godlike micro to kill all the Siege Onagers. And even then it's trouble. Yeah. Viper's fully boomed his Celts. MBL doesn't have a base. The Viper will get more gold, and Viper will start mixing in Woads, and there's the GG. Yeah, it's just a matter of time there. Just a matter of time. What a game, and what a best of 3. Well played from both teams. That is really important for Team Secret, and it's actually awful for AM. In the 1v1 event, Heart lost in... So there were 2 AM players in the 1v1 event. Heart lost in the first round, so they didn't get any points from Heart to qualify for LAN in the future. Leary, of course, did end up making it to the, the finals, but as a team, they're not going to have as many points now. They were up against Team Secret here, so they won't move past that. Team Secret gets a point, Team Secret gets to fight on another day. Great best of 3, though. We have 2 more best of 3s coming up, so the action's not even close to finishing. We had LOS and Coachers earlier. We just finished Secret and AM, and we will have one that I'm looking forward to, Suomi, aka Finland, versus SY immediately after this. There's the KD for you. I like this strat a lot from Team Secret. There's the economy stats, and I think it's no surprise that there will be more eco for Tato. What was it, 31 fishing ships? 31 fishing ships? Pond control was definitely a factor. It was definitely important. However, you remember there was that period of time where Doubt and Tata were simply holding. They were not attacking at all. That could have gone differently. Maybe that one quick gate from Doubt changed things because Doubt didn't lose as many villagers and Tata didn't lose as many villagers. Certainly slinging, like, the whole strategy was brilliant. You sling Jordan so Doubt, Tato, and Viper can boom, and then Jordan buys you enough time to where you have Khmer, Celts, and Italians fully boomed, and that's what happened. But, I mean, while the pawn control worked out in this instance, it was also a risk to do that. If Jordan wouldn't have been successful with distraction, then it would have been GG. I could talk about that game all day, but I won't, because we have other games to cast today. Great stuff. So, the best of 3 goes to Secret. Secret move on to play the winner of the previous series, which was LOS. And that will be happening next weekend in the semis. And next up, we have Suomi and SY.